medical trip. What my Asorock sources told me about Buhari, Reno Omokri. Welcome to the news, and please listen to the end. Former presidential aide Reno Omokri has claimed that some sources within Asorock revealed to him that President Muhammadu Buhari is set to embark on another medical trip to London, United Kingdom. The socio-political activist who made the claim via a post on his verified Facebook page on Saturday night warned the president to shelve the plan, stressing that he will be arrested as usual. Daily Post recalled that the former media aide, to Nigerian ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, had during Buhari's recent medical trip to London stormed the Abuja house with other activities to harass the president back to Nigeria. Omokri had constantly argued that the President Buhari's inability to fix public health facilities was responsible for his incessant trip to London for medical attention. In his Facebook post, Omokri vowed that if the president peradventure fails to heal to his warning, there will be mega protests in London. The post reads, "I understand from my sources within Asorock that General Buhari is planning another London health vacation. My counsel to him is that he should perish the thought. The last time he tried it, we surrounded his premises during harass Buhari out of London. I only made a judgment call to temporarily suspend the action because of Ramadan and my respect for the Muslim Ummah. However, if he tries it this time around, we will give him the mother of all harass Buhari out of London rally. If you want health care, build hospitals for yourselves and Nigerians. No funny water old, decrepit, overused Nokia 3310 that anybody with small change can insert his SIM card in can distract me." Who knows you ever exist? You are giving yourself undue popularity when no one notices you. You do not listen to the messenger but the message. Don't go with hatred because of the person that is passing the message. Our doctors are leaving Nigeria for better health treatment. Nigerians now go to Ghana for health care. So this one is like a big blow. It's like a big slap. Yes, Reno is always out on this particular issues. But the truth here is he's not saying something that is not obvious. He's not. Okay, recently, the 2022 budget contained about over 500 million was budgeted for food. That is if I am even correct, if it is not more than. Then another huge sum was channeled to the Asorock clinic. Now I ask, is it the same clinic now that we're hearing he's going to abandon to go to London? He's going to be using how many million or even billion? The figures I cannot remember now, but I am telling you, if the money he spends, I think it's 20 billion naira. Yes, I remember vividly. 20 billion naira for Asorock clinic, then over 500 million naira for just food, if I am not mistaken. Now, the question now be, why spend such a money on this clinic and you still go outside for treatments? Who are you fooling? This is wastage of resources. Wastage of resources. How do you explain that you use 20 billion naira to take care of a clinic, just a clinic, and our federal hospitals are sitting in Nigeria deteriorating? No medical facilities, doctors are not being paid, doctors are going on strike. It's not in any way rational. The two does not tally. Then you are spending such a money, and at the end of the day, you don't even stay in that particular clinic. You still use the money to travel out. That is wastage. It is pure wastage. Money that would have been channeled to the health center, health factor, and it is going to do a lot for federal hospitals or government hospitals. It is going to go a long way. Instead, it is being used for a clinic that at the end of the day, the president will not in any way stay in or be treated in. It calls for attention. That it is laughable. It is like a joke. You're spending such a money on a particular project. Then at the end of the day, you go outside and you still spend more on that particular project. Then you keep saying that you need to borrow more money because the budget is not. I do not understand. Why more money? There are things, even people are even crying out, you are spending over how many million on food. Do you know that an average in Nigeria finds it difficult to have just 1 square meal? There are people who are not able to eat 2 square meal a day. What am I saying? So people walk from dusk to dawn. At the end of the day, they cannot even feel twice. Some eat only once, 1 square meal a day. And yet, billions of naira are left on the table, are being wasted. And you tell me that this government should be applauded. No, this one, they did not get it right. Sometimes when this particular issue, and even add salt to injury, when this particular budget was being read, some members of assembly were captured sleeping during the presentation of this budget. And I'm asking, can't anybody ask questions? Questions was not asked. Nothing was challenged. Why this? Why this? You are going to be going to London, or you're going to be going overseas for treatment. Why this particular sum on the Asorock clinic? Why this particular sum on food? Is that the food the one they will eat or the one they will finally waste? No, these things should be looked into. We should have people who are up and doing at all levels in government. I've said it before. That is why I keep saying that the electorate have to wake up. This is not the time to put in your godfather there. He has been helping my family. This is not a family issue. You're putting somebody or you're voting for somebody in a public position. You should look at the bigger picture. If I put this person there and this person goes there and doesn't do well, it will not affect only me. The blame will not just fall on me alone. It will fall on a good larger sum of people. And it will be like I am aiding it, whatever he's doing, because you voted him in. This is not a time to vote somebody based on sentimental. No, this is not a time. We have been having a very good relationship with. No, this is not the time. This is the time to a man that is competent, that has proven himself. I keep saying it that the certain senator said that criteria should be met, an institution should be brought out, and criteria given to those who want to be in government at all levels. What are the criteria that this person have? Because I do not want to believe that if somebody that has so much criteria, so much who has shown that he's competent, who has shown that if he is in the legislative arm of government, he's among the Senate, if such bills are brought to them, you're going to argue with us, no, this is wrong, this one is wrong, and this is wrong. You do not do this kind of way. This will be waste of resources and all. People that will really, shed more light on things, and you see it from the better picture. Things that will better Nigeria only. The policies, no matter, it will not favor you as a person, but it will favor the citizens of Nigeria and the nation in the interim. That is what we want. Now, such people are sitting down and such a bill is passed, and the budget, we are listening to it. We are listening to it. And it doesn't sound good to the ears, and such things keep swelling the agitation. Since you don't want to listen, you don't want to call for dialogue, and it seems everything we do, you counter it with, we want this to happen, and you keep countering it, then there's no problem. You stay on your own. That is it. These people will keep agitating. It is just sad. The electorate should just prepare themselves not to be biased, not to be sentimental, not to be tribalistic or ethnistic, not to be religious, not to use this particular 2022 coming election